How do you rebuild your life when part of you feels guilty for even moving forward? This past week has been heavy for a lot of us Colombians. And if you don't know, Colombia got hit with a 7.4 earthquake on Monday morning. Watching what happened back home from Canada, seeing people lose their lives, their families, their homes, it puts everything into perspective. And here I am trying to rebuild too. Rebuilding my brand, my body, my routines, just honestly rebuilding my whole life. A life that I don't want to feel like I'm escaping from. And this week, I didn't always feel like creating. I didn't always feel like training. Part of me felt guilty for even continuing my life. But I realized something. Rebuilding doesn't mean ignoring what's happening around you. Sometimes rebuilding is how you become strong enough to actually help others. So I did what I do best, and I kept moving. And this week, that's what I really want to talk about. Welcome back, mi gente. And we just finished a 60-kilometer bike ride, and I shit you not, it was very hard to get up this morning and go for that bike ride. But we did it, which is the important thing. This entire week has felt very heavy for many reasons, not just the earthquake. And the most important thing is that I got on the bike anyway. There's something about the bike that is very therapeutic, and if you're a cyclist, you know that the mental clarity it gives is phenomenal. There's something about cycling that always makes me think about life. You have these climbs, like today, you have these climbs where everything in you hurts. Everything. Your mind is telling you to fucking stop. Your mind gives you every little reason why you shouldn't be on that bike. And the closer you get to the peak, sometimes the harder it gets. And I think that's where I am in life right now. But I'm just riding this hill of waves pretty much. So there is something I've been thinking about lately, and it's how we overcomplicate content. We're always asking the wrong questions. We're always asking what's trending, what gear do you use, what should I post today, knowingly that our life is content. Everything that we do on a daily basis can work for content. Take it for example. I was talking with a friend of mine. She's a singer and she's a producer. She's young. And I asked her, are you on social media? She's like, no. And I'm like, why? It's in your era. And she's like, I just don't know what to post, what to do. And I was like, okay. So I asked her questions. I was like, do you produce music? Do you have a studio at home? And she's like, yeah, of course. And I was like, okay, so just grab your phone, put it somewhere that it's filming you, and just start producing music as if you were just producing music on a regular day. And whatever you film, you learn CapCut to cut it up, and from there you can have at least 10 reels, and there's your content of that day. So I just want to say this. The reason why I came to Canada was with a plan. The plan was that I was going to shoot 2 DJs while I was here. One of those DJs had already confirmed since I was in Colombia that I was going to shoot with them, that I was going to be on their media team. And the whole trip was planned around me arriving to my parents' house and leaving the week after to Montreal. I was going to be able to see friends that I hadn't seen for a while. I was going to be able to enjoy a city that I so much love, which is Montreal. And if you've never been there, you definitely got to go. And if you have been there, let me know in the comments below. Being at the festival, which is something that I love to do, especially with a camera in hand, something that I genuinely feel alive with. And then last minute, the job got canceled, just like that. They found somebody cheaper. And listen, that sucks. For any creative, you know that when you have a job that you're waiting for, and then they tell you that they found somebody cheaper, it just breaks your fucking heart. And you know what? Yeah, the money would have been very good because it was going to be very well paid. But honestly, that's not even what bothered me the most. I was disappointed because I had already created a story in my head how this whole trip was supposed to go. The School of Greatness, and they're talking about how we are 95% subconscious and 5% conscious, and the more we believe in ourselves, the better. And positive thinking and positive thoughts make our life. And sometimes it's hard, man. Sometimes it's hard to keep those positive 100% thoughts, but the whole point of life is enjoying it, loving it, and being in a fucking honeymoon. And this is my honeymoon today. And if I'm really serious about rebuilding this life that I don't want to escape from and rebuilding my brand, I can't only move forward when everything is going according to plan. You have to move forward even in adversity, even when shit hits the fan, even when it doesn't go as the story that you put in your head. So I adapted. I swallowed my ego and I went to work with my dad for a week. Was it hard? Hell yeah, it was hard. I hadn't done that since I was 17 to 20. Yes, it was very hard. Very hard on my hands, very hard on my body, very hard mentally. And most importantly, I was able to spend some quality time with my dad, talking shit, having conversations, and just learning more about life through his lens. Something I would have never planned for. Something that would have never crossed my mind to do. And that's what this week has been teaching me. Sometimes rebuilding doesn't look the way you actually pictured it. Sometimes rebuilding means just grabbing your camera and shooting. Sometimes rebuilding your body means going to the gym or going for that bike ride even if you don't want to. And sometimes rebuilding means putting on construction boots, going to work with your dad because plan A didn't work out.
Only available at
Festival Asiático Los Voluntarios Canadá. ¿Es good? Ay, pues, eso huele muy mal.
No, cómete un pedacito ese. Ma, ¿qué piensas? ¿Qué piensas?
Ay, no, pa.